When a life ends and the scene is still, many teams arrive. The police are first, securing the perimeter. Then, medical staff may arrive to make the official pronouncement. Forensic experts join the procession. But before any of us can truly begin our work, everyone needs to know and respect one paramount thing: safety first. We methodically check for immediate hazards. We look for the glint of sharp things. We watch for the dark sheen of biological fluids. And we test the stability of floors and structures with cautious steps. If the scene is a fire, a chemical spill, or an active threat, we wait. No one, absolutely no one, rushes in. A safe scene is the foundation upon which the entire investigation is built. It is the sterile environment required to keep the truth whole and unblemished. The briefing is the cornerstone, a formal transfer of information that sets the tone. In this huddle, we are interlocking parts of a single machine designed to uncover the truth. The lead investigator outlines the known facts. Each team leader absorbs them. This is where the hierarchy is established and respected. Once roles are assigned, communication becomes a structured flow. The forensic team communicates primarily with the lead detective. Patrol officers report to their sergeant, who reports to the detective. This prevents a cacophony of voices. We speak in clear, concise terms. No jargon without immediate clarification. No assumptions stated as facts. We learn to listen with intensity, because a missed detail in the briefing could lead to a critical oversight later on. This discipline in communication ensures accuracy and efficiency. It is the invisible net that holds the entire operation together. With the briefing complete, we begin the first walkthrough. We enter the scene, moving slowly along a predetermined path to minimize disturbance. Our hands are in our pockets or clasped behind our backs. A reminder to look, not to touch. This is a visual survey, a moment to absorb the overall context before we zoom in. We note the position of furniture, the state of the room, the presence of items that seem out of place. We are looking for the story of the event, the silent narrative of the final moments. During this initial survey, we locate the body. A crucial question is addressed. Who has authority over the body? The coroner or medical examiner assumes this authority upon arrival. Until then, police secure the body. The medical team notes the initial condition, obvious signs of rigor mortis, livor mortis, and algor mortis. If the body must be moved to preserve evidence underneath it, the right people guide the process, typically forensics or the medical examiner's office. Every action is logged. Every movement is documented, ensuring integrity from the very first touch. The body tells a story, but it is often one chapter in a much larger book. To understand the death, we must understand the life. We collect history, the narrative of the final days, the final weeks, the final years. We speak to witnesses, we speak to family. Our approach: calm words, short sentences, direct sentences. We ask one question at a time, then we wait, giving space to answer. We listen more than we speak, absorbing the words, the emotions, the hesitations, the details. We verify what we hear: medical records, pharmacy records, social and employment records, ensuring facts match stories. Discrepancies are not necessarily lies, but every discrepancy is a thread that must be pulled until we understand why. For sensitive cases, especially infant deaths, direct clinical questioning can fail. We sometimes use a doll reenactment. We provide anatomically correct dolls, blankets, and props, asking the caregiver to show what happened, from putting the baby to bed to how they were found or how an accident occurred. This gentle visual method is often clearer than words, allowing communication without the barrier of language. After we have absorbed the scene and gathered the initial history, our focus narrows to the body itself. We begin with a thorough external examination, a systematic inventory of what the body can tell us: apparent age, sex, and physical stature. We document every visible mark, from the most prominent wound to the faintest discoloration, bruises, abrasions, lacerations, with precise size, shape, and location. We look for signs of disease, rashes, lesions, or jaundice. We understand anatomy across the lifespan. A child's skeleton differs from an adult's. An elder's body shows the wear of time. Every finding from the external exam is written down. We do not rely on memory. We sketch the body on a diagram and take photographs, many photographs. Wide shots for context, medium shots for overall condition, close-ups for each injury, tattoo, and piece of jewelry, both with and without a scale. Photography is our second set of eyes, preserving details memory may lose or misinterpret. Collecting physical evidence is ritualistic, guided by forensic standards. We wear protective gear to prevent contamination. Every item is handled with fresh tools and placed in a new, sterile container. Labels include case number, date, time, exact location, and collector. This initiates the chain of custody, an unbroken record of who handled evidence and when. A broken chain can render evidence inadmissible. We preserve trace evidence, fibers, hairs, particles, take swabs from body and scene, bag the decedent's hands, remove and bag clothing separately, and finally seal the body bag for transport. Before we can close a case, we must answer, who is this person? Identification is a critical responsibility approached with scientific rigor. The gold standard, post-mortem fingerprints compared to databases, dental records matched by a forensic odontologist, DNA analyzed against known samples. A positive ID leaves no room for doubt. When science is delayed, we may use circumstantial identification, clothing descriptions, discovery location, personal effects like a wallet or phone, but we proceed with caution. Family can help, but grief can cloud judgment. Visual IDs can be tragically mistaken. Every step is recorded. Who took prints, who compared them, which dentist provided records, which evidence supported a presumptive ID. If uncertainty remains, we do not finalize the ID. The body is designated John or Jane Doe until scientific confirmation. Giving the wrong name is a profound error, a second injury to a grieving family. Once positive ID is made, we notify next of kin, in person when possible, with care and humanity. We use plain, direct words. We say the person's name. We state the facts clearly and gently. Then we offer support and time for questions, answering what we can, honest about what we don't yet know. In tragedy, there can be a gift. Organ donation is approached only after notification, with delicate respect. We check legal documents and registries to see if wishes were expressed. Decisions often rest with next of kin. We facilitate contact with the organ procurement organization. Their counselors explain the process. We protect evidence integrity while enabling donation, and we respect the family's choice. No pressure. Beyond standard scenes, special circumstances demand unique expertise. On a military base, strict chains of command and coordination with military police and investigators. Explosive scenes require bomb squad clearance. Mass casualty events, plane crashes, building collapses require triage protocols and large-scale methodical identification. Chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, and explosive hazards require hazmat teams and decontamination before forensic work begins. Virtual autopsy, CT and MRI, offers non-invasive insight but needs radiological expertise. Skeletal or disassociated remains call for forensic anthropologists. Decomposition timelines may involve entomologists. The work does not end at the scene. Documentation ties everything together. Scene notes, histories, exam findings, diagrams, photographs, and chain of custody logs into a coherent record. The final report must be clear, neat, and scrupulously honest. It may be read in court, scrutinized by lawyers, and reviewed by family. With media, we're direct but brief. Only confirmed facts: age, gender, location, general nature of the investigation. Names are withheld until family is notified. Cause or injury details are not released. Potential public health concerns go directly to health authorities, not the press. This work is heavy. Post-case stress debriefing is wisdom, not weakness. Space to process, access support, and mandate rest. Protocols serve two purposes: to find the truth and to serve the living. Records are secured, evidence archived, photos filed, reports sealed until officially requested.